Hello, beautiful dreamers, and welcome back to Life of a Dreamer. My name is Darian Wright. Thank you so much for tuning in today. It has been a minute, y'all. It has been a minute, but we are back, and I'm so excited for today's video because today we're going to be doing Loc Sprinkles, and I have wanted to do this for so long. Ever since I first saw it, I've been obsessed, and I wanted to give my hair some time to mature, and we are over 3 years in, so I think this is the perfect time. So let's just get into it. Okay, so for those of y'all who don't know what Loc Sprinkles are, they're literally just little beads or little shells or just any kind of adornment that you put in your locks. I don't know who came up with it, but I love the idea. And ever since I saw it on Pinterest, I was just like, I'm obsessed. Y'all know I love me some gold. I love anything sparkly. And Loc Sprinkles really just remind me of glitter or just cute little things that got stuck in your locks, like a mermaid, or it's just really cutesy and I love it. And I've always loved the look of the Loc Sprinkles on the ends of the locks, just kind of with the movement of your hair. So I love that. But y'all know I have curly ends on my hair, so I don't think I can do that. I'm gonna have to kind of work up here. I'm just gonna play around with it, but I'm really excited. I only got one color just to start off with because it's my first time doing this. There's very minimal, very simple materials that you're gonna need to do this. So let's get into it. Okay, so first up we have the actual beads that we're going to be using as our Loc Sprinkles, and I just chose to use glass beads. There's so many different types of beads. I wanted something that wasn't going to fade in color. As I said, I like shiny, so I wanted it to be shiny. So I went with glass beads in this beautiful gold color, and these are super tiny, y'all. There's so many different sizes of beads, so that really just depends on the look you're going for. Depending on your lock size, it's really just up to you. It's very personal. Next up, I have this tiny just regular sewing needle that you can find anywhere, and I needed a tiny one so that it could go through the whole of my bead. Again, depending on the size and types of bead you use, it's going to depend on the needle size that you use. And next up, I'm just going to be using this basic sewing thread. It's literally just the cheapest black thread that I could find. I've also seen people use braiding hair to sew in the lock beads, so that's also an option. Now, if you have bigger locks and bigger beads, you can go in with this kind of thread, which is used for sewing down tracks or wigs or anything like that. It's super sturdy, so that's a good option if you have bigger locks and bigger beads to hold them. And of course, you're gonna need your scissors. So I kind of just want these all over my head. I haven't planned out anything specific. I'm just gonna be grabbing the locks and putting them in. So I'm gonna get started. So first off, I'm just gonna thread my needle because that's how we're gonna get started, and I'm just gonna knot it at the end. If you can sew a button, then you can do this. So I am going to do my middle part just because I want to see where the hair lays and where I want to put the individual ones that are going to be in the front, because I think that's most important. So I have my two front pieces here, and I'm just gonna start. Kind of want it at the end. So I'm just gonna take that needle through the lock, pull that through. And even though I knotted it at the end, I'm just gonna take it this way and also knot it so that it doesn't come out in any way. It's so hard to do this with nails. And these are my natural nails, y'all, so they ain't going nowhere. Okay, so I got that knotted. And I'm just gonna cut that extra piece off. Okay. And I'm just going to take one bead and put that on there. Everything's so tiny. And then I'm going to go through the lock again. See? And I'm just going to keep doing this all over my head. I don't know if I'm going to do any full locks. I think that look is cute, but I really just want them to be literal sprinkles and glitter all through my hair. So let's speed this up. Okay, so this is my first time doing this, and I'm literally learning as I go. So for the second one, I'm actually going to put the needle through the bead again and then secure it and knot it and all that kind of stuff, just so it's super duper secure. I'm a little OCD about things. Okay, so I've done 3 so far. There's like 2 in each lock. So yeah, it's taking a little bit longer than I thought, but I think it's just because this is my first time doing it, but I'm getting a little faster.
Several hours later.
All right, y'all, so it's a couple of days later. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, this took way longer than I thought it was gonna take. My OCD kicked in a little bit and I was trying to arrange these little beads just the way I like them. And to be honest, they're not exactly how I want them. I want to add some more, but I also want to take some away because they're not exactly how I want them. So I'm just gonna keep playing around with it. The way that I picked the placement was I kind of just saw how my hair would fall naturally and kind of picked where I would want them to show. And also something I'm really proud of, and I'm glad I thought about it, was how my hair lays when it's like this, because I wanted to see a little sparkle under the hair as well. So that meant some of the back ones and the underneath ones. But I'm really happy about the placement. I went all around my head, y'all. I moved some hair out the way so that when I have my half up, half down styles, you could still see some of them, hopefully. Yeah, so I put some up under here. And then for my bun, as you can see, I put some in the back so that when my hair is up, you can still see it. My goal for this was really just having like little twinkles in my hair. I want it to be like kind of glittery, like it just shines in the light. And so far, I'm loving it. So I'm just gonna keep playing around with the placement a little bit. And the light keeps changing because the clouds keep rolling in, but I'm not mad at it because you can really just see how they shine. So I'm really happy about that. I love how this turned out so far. I'm due for a wash, so I'm really excited to wash my hair because I'm really excited to see how these are gonna look on like my braid outs and just like my curly, super curly locks. So I'm gonna show y'all that. And here it is. I love this so much. I originally started this project in this video before my trip to DC and New York. I'm back from my trip and I'm glad I didn't finish the video because I got so many compliments on my trip. They loved the hair and the beads in DC. They loved it in New York. They love it in the South here in Georgia. It's just a hit everywhere. I am so happy I did this. I knew it would be amazing and I'm so glad I like actually did it. And I'm such a girly girl. I love anything shiny and glittery and colorful, and this just adds a little something to my hair. It literally looks like glitter sparkles in my hair and I love that. I'm obsessed. So I'm so happy I did this. On top of Microlocs being the best thing I've ever done for my hair or just my life period, like I'm really happy I made this decision for me. This is the second because it makes me feel like a kid again. I don't even know how to describe it. I just love it. So I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe down below, hit all the notifications, all that good stuff. Share the video with somebody who might enjoy it. And I hope y'all try this out for yourself. It's a very simple process, but it might take a little time depending on how tedious you can be with projects like I am, but it's definitely worth it. So thank y'all so much and stay tuned for the next one. Bye.